Hi everyone. So, when you see this video, I've technically recorded another video before this, but this is going to come out before that video because it was things I forgot to put in there. But anyways, this is going to be, I guess, part 1 to that video of This Week In. And this week I mainly wanted to talk about, I am going to talk about an actual subject that was kind of been on my head lately, but I also did want to really hit hard on not only my mental, but also, I think I might actually just put that in another video then, because we're going to talk about the future of this channel. Well, this channel on YouTube as a whole, because there is some changes I am going to make this year to hopefully make my channel grow and give you guys more content and help myself create more content. So, to start with my mental health, it's not been the best this week because I got bad off sick starting last week. And this is the best I've kind of felt in 7 days, which is crazy. I have been, I honestly lost my voice for like a good week. Sinus infection, a little bit of everything. Everything hit me. Been out of work. I couldn't even go outside. I couldn't do anything. I was uninspired. And then the last few days, since I've been getting better, I've been able to write and get more stuff out there. So, but with that, I also had to do some thinking. During that time, it made me realize and think about my future for not only my podcast, but my YouTube channel, and how am I going to keep growing and creating, especially since this coming up year, I want to do so much more. And one of the biggest things I am going to do, which I don't know if you guys really watch them or not, but the poem of the week that I would normally post on here and Instagram, I'm going to take it from here and move it to Fanbase. So it'll still go on Instagram, but also on Fanbase now. Because I saw my last few, no one was really watching them. I mean, if you guys want me to post them still on here, then comment down below. But this is mainly for my YouTube channel, because I do post this on both Instagram and YouTube, and also Fanbase. So, but and then towards my podcast, this has been a change that I wanted to implement since last year, technically, and I just haven't had the heart, because people were still saying they wanted to listen to my podcast on YouTube. There were still people listening, and because there is a company going after one song in particular because of a few chords, which I use an app to create my music beats. And it actually kind of made me so depressed. I haven't created music beats in almost a year. Almost. I tried to create a couple things for Halloween. You didn't hear it. So, yeah. I felt super uninspired. I am going to get back to doing my music though. But they keep coming after me and copy striking me or copyright claiming my videos because of that. And that's unfair. Especially since I don't really have that many people on this channel for you to come after a small creator. Especially since they're probably using that beat from that app, which the app clearly says it's copyright free music that we can use. So that means we could publish it wherever. But yeah. Besides that, the podcast will be coming off of here this year. I might start putting like highlights on here or like small pieces, because I am going to be doing some more stuff, some more integrated stuff. And I'm going to be making a new show where it's going to be more in depth, more inside of me as a poet and behind some of my poems. But it will not be on YouTube anymore. I will probably put clips up, things like that, but anything other really, no. I'm going to keep going with this weekend, because I do like talking about my mental health and helping other people out and talking about different topics that's in the world that kind of relates to mental health or life in general, but I am also going to kind of evolution a podcast I have and turn it somewhat into a vlog series, which is my How to Grow, which that is my mental health podcast. That's one where I talk about all my past traumas, things I'm learning how to grow from as an adult who deals with depression and anxiety. And I'm gonna grow with that, and you're gonna see me do new stuff and try stuff, which that's also gonna be another thing I'm gonna do on here. I want to start trying things, whether it's clothing brands, makeup brands, food, whatever. We're gonna try it, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. And especially since I'm someone on a budget, it'll be budget friendly, so you'll know that already. I am going to go more in depth with the podcast schedule and everything else later, maybe in another video. But right now, the thing I wanted to kind of touch base on that's been kind of like hit me a couple weeks ago. It actually hit me last week right before I got sick. And I just couldn't post it because I literally lost my voice the next day. I've been noticing lately, like, the celebrities that have, I'm trying to figure out how to say this without sounding like cold-hearted, but I'm not trying to sound cold-hearted. This is coming from someone who struggles to pay their bills, but still can get their mental health medication and take it and stay on their regimen. And I don't look for sympathy or pity from anyone from those aspects. But when I see celebrities like Kanye West, or even a few years ago with Tyrese when he was doing the screaming and crying and things like that, it baffles me a little bit. Like, how can you sit here knowing you have these health issues, mental health issues, you have kids, you want your kids to really see you like that? Like right now, our kids, you can't hide. It's not like how we were growing up and we didn't know shit about our parents until later on. No, your kids can literally Google you now. My daughter does it once a month just to make sure.
Twice.
According to her, twice now. Just to make sure I'm not up to doing crazy shit or something else hasn't popped up. And, like, how can you literally sit there, be off your medication, but you want sympathy because you have a mental health disorder? I can understand, yes, you want to go through this thing, but in the same sense, like, it should be some type of in between there. Like, you can't just sit here. You have all the resources from money to get the help that you need. There's people who are struggling and doing better than some of the celebrities that have mental health issues. And it's like, a part of me almost wonders, do they purposely do it to get like their name out there for a little bit? Like, someone hasn't talked about them in a while, so let them bring up my name. And let me go punch a paparazzi. Let me go say some crazy shit. Like, come on. Let me go cry on camera for no reason at all. Because let it be someone like me who works paycheck to paycheck, single parent, 2 kids, and I'm sitting here going through manic depressive disorders, manic depressive episodes, or super depressed, or sitting here anxiety fueled, not taking my medication, and I do some stupid shit. They're coming to take my kids. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Or I become suicidal, then my kids don't have me. Or I'm doing crazy shit in the streets, then I'm in jail. Then my kids don't have me. How is that fair for someone who is down on who is struggling, but they can still keep up with their medication? But you got all this fucking money and you can't keep up on your medication? You can't get a therapist? There's all these different telehealth things, stuff like that. Like right now, I'm about to try to invest in one. I'm trying to figure out which one will be worth it. You guys might know. Comment down below. But if I can do what I need to do, and I know it's not like, oh, well, they just don't have the time. No, it's It's a whole will thing. It's, do you choose to? Are you choosing to do this? Are you choosing to actually going to work on yourself? Or are you choosing to just say, fuck it, I'm going to be however I want? Just leave you with that question. Like, when do you realize what's more important to you? Your actual health and whole health. That means mental health, physical health, all that. Or is it you doing you? Because you doing you can possibly end up you losing everything. Like Kanye West is this famous artist. I used to love his music. I used to love everything. I can't listen to him now because I feel like for someone who is bipolar, someone who has these episodes and you do these crazy things, you do it on purpose for attention. And it looks bad. It looks really bad. I can't tell you the last time I've sung or listened to a Kanye West song. I cannot. But I don't know, it's on my head. You guys comment down below. Let me know how you feel about that. Next week, I'm hoping I can knock out next week's videos. By the way, I'm starting to upload stuff for Valentine's Day this week and next week. Definitely next week. I am going to be trying something different with some of my poems. I even did a letter for Valentine's Day. It's a little scene type of script letter type thing. So we're going to see how this works. But please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the apps at PoetSoul30. Check out my podcast. Just wherever you listen to podcasts at, just type in PoetSoul30 and you'll see all my podcast shows popping up. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Sweet wet dreams or sweet nightmares. Bye.